polynomial P is graphed. What could be the equation of P? So it's cubic because you have one touch right here, a double touches right here, and one touch right here. So it has to be cubic function, or beyond cubic. So it's not going to be D. Or actually, it might be. No, it's probably not. So the roots are -3, -1, -1, 0.5. 0.5. So we have, it's not going to be C. -1, -1, not this. -1 twice, so it has to be B. There we go. What sign is this on the interval? So there's only zeros at. Are there any zeros in between? No, there's no zeros in between. So whenever it's on this, it has to always be this. So let's put in -1 work. Yeah, -1 works. So we get negative, negative, positive, positive. So negative is equal to positive, so it's always going to be positive. Consider this function. What is the end behavior? As x approaches infinity, h of x will always approach -infinity. And as h of x approaches -infinity, actually, it's positive. It should be positive infinity for both of these, right? Because this is an even function. Plus something that looks like that. Or rather, look like this. You know, curved. We'll go to positive infinity both sides. Oh wait, we're not doing this. We're not. Am I going crazy? I think I am going crazy. Because it's supposed to be parentheses like this, so that will be a very, very large positive number. Now, always be a positive number. So we will have to have negative. It will always be negative. Yeah. Plot the polynomials. So let's see, of the graph. We can have 2x minus 1 x squared. Now we can have -4 2x minus 1. I think that works. So we get x squared minus 4 2x minus 1 positive 2, that checks out, -2, that checks out, so positive 2, -2, and then 0.5. Yeah, that should work. Yeah. Consider this polynomial. What's the end behavior of the graph? Well, all of this doesn't matter, because at the end, because x to the power of 9 is just so much bigger, it's just 1 degree bigger, that's going to matter all the difference. That's going to be all the difference in the end. Because you're multiplying like 10 times 10. That's much better than like 1 times 1.5 times 1.5. So it'll just always be positive. Positive, positive. Oh no, did I miss one? Yeah. It'll just always be positive. Oh wait, it's odd though. Yeah, because this is going to be, it's like the same as having x. It's like x with more steps. Positive, if it goes to positive infinity, we'll go positive infinity. As it goes to negative infinity, I'll go negative infinity. That's like positive with y equals x, but with no steps. So what's the sign of f of x on this interval? We have 0, so that's what makes life easy. We'll say negative, positive, positive. So that function is negative. Are there any, let's see, any other things between here? Nope. It'll always be negative. Yeah. Polynomial p is graphed. Pretty p. What could be the equation of p? So this touches 1 twice, so that we're going to square that. So that knocks off d. It touches 3 twice, so we can knock off b. It touches 2.5, is that? Yeah, only one, so that's good. Knock off c. A has to be our answer. Plot the intercepts. Okay, so let's do the math right here. We have x plus 2 does that work? 3 over 2x plus 9 over 2 over 10 over 2. So we have isn't supposed to be 9 over 4. So this was a 4. That's how it works. You can get 3 over 2. So 1.5 negative 2. I think this is how it's supposed to play out. Let's double check it. -1.5 -3. What did we see? -3, -2, and then it's what's up? 1.5. Yay. What sign does f of x have on the interval? So we can put 0.5 or 1. 1 works. So do we have anything in between 0.75 and 5? No, we don't. That's whatever sign it will be on. It will always be on for the position. So we have negative, negative, positive, positive, because we're choosing 1. So it's a negative sign for everything. So it should be always negative in the interval. Does it make sense? -4, positive, whatever, positive. Yeah, that makes sense. Polynomial p is graphed. Okay, but it has a hitch. Okay, I'm a little concerned right there. It touches twice. It touches once. It touches twice right there. I have this function. Let's execute. I think it's cubed right there. So what's that, 0.5? I think it's this. Because it touches 2 twice. It makes sense it should be squared. And I'm very confident that this is right. 0.5. Woo!